Alright, this is about my, sixth redesign while being on YouTube so far? Hopefully this stays for a while. Algebra, you either love it or want to jump off your desk when given an assignment. Alright, today we are talking about my Algebra 1B class, which is basically my second semester algebra class.
Damn, Jake, no one could have ever guessed from B in that sentence. It's almost like B is the second letter in the fucking alphabet. Oh, hey there, it's B as Brian, Jake's asshole friend from Algebra 1B.
So anyway, Algebra 1B class has a bit of stories, but not as much as first semester, which we'll get to later.
Way to go out of order.
And this time, unlike 2D art, about almost all of my friends are there, so the teacher, I felt really sorry for dealing with our bull crap.
Alright, shut the up and let's get this party started, fool!
Alright, the people included in this are Dumb, Dumber, and Dumbest.
I don't mean to be harsh, but dumbest is you, right?
That is honestly true. Alright, so the people casting in this is Rick, Pipper, Lanewah, and the teacher, Mr. Greg. The first day of second semester starts, and I have PE first period, so already we're off to a great start. And I have algebra the next period. So the first half of the semester, I get to walk to algebra, which is on the other side of the school, again. And it is also with almost collapsing legs. It's great.
Jake, are you good? Because you look like you ran 12 marathons around the world without food or water.
So anyway, first day starts and we get into seats. Me, Rick, and Pipper are on one table, and everyone else is on another table, and unlike 2D art, I can't remember most of what I did during algebra since geometry just threw all that memory away.
Alright, everyone, so remember all that you learned in Algebra 1B. Well, forget all about that because it's completely useless to you.
But I do remember some stuff, but specifically when Rick makes the subject sound wrong because he is the dirtiest minded person I know. More dirtier minded than Brian here, which is saying something. I should also mention the type of classroom was different. What I mean by that is that this class was a flipped classroom. And for those who don't have those types of classrooms, what that means is that you do the notes at home and the assignment at school. So anyway, here's a rundown of what happened every day. I finish gym, walk over to the hallway, meet up with Wilson and walk to the classroom, get in our seats, do a bunch of other bull crap, such as LTCs doing our assignments while getting help from each other, mostly Sosami, helped with almost everyone at that table, I'm pretty sure.
So, how do I do this again?
Wilson, this is the review. This is basic algebra. How do you not know this? We did this last semester, you fuck.
And yeah, that about sets as well as some back and forth talking to each other during class.
Hey!
What?
You!
Screw you too! Another thing is how Mr. Greg, along with some other math teachers, make the point of how their problems are gonna be what we use in real life.
Alright, so some teachers make math problems that have fake scenarios. And just so you know, I don't do that. These problems are what you are going to use in real life scenarios.
Oh gee, I would really love to know what the velocity of a can being knocked down a building going at a rate of 15 miles per hour would be when it is kicked off the building and when it hits the ground. And sometimes Wilson would head to the table me, Rick, and Pipper are sitting at, and I just want to say I feel bad for Pipper because she had to deal with Wilson's dumb bull crap for the first time, and I don't think she took it well.
The answer is 6.
No, it's 5. You can see, it's pretty dang obvious it's 5.
Yeah, it's 100% 6.
Then during passing period from first to second, I would normally meet up with Wilson and Lanewah, and normally I was Wilson's sign to turn around.
So you have algebra class right here?
Yeah, we can just go down this hallway. I'll just turn around.
Hi, Wilson!
Didn't you say he's the slowest person known to man?
Jake,
Walk slower next time. Gosh dang it.
I should probably also mention that I think Brian, Box Voice, and Wilson were the most problematic for Mr. Greg because they were definitely the loudest table out of all of the other tables. I gotta respect Mr. Greg's confidence on what he says to students when nobody shuts the frick up.
Alright, I'll give you guys a few minutes to answer this question on your own quietly. And when time's up, I'll guide you through it. So please, in the nicest way possible, shut up.
So second quarter runs in, which means shorter distance from my gym class to algebra class since I'm doing gym outside now, so we head to a different gym room. And although that means more torture, because in gym, I now get to run. Yay!
Hey Jake, why do you look more dead than normal? You know, you look like you've been in a kidnapper's torture dungeon for about half a decade.
Screw off. So yeah, with that and the benchmarks we do, which is where if you don't run half a mile in 5 minutes, you're failing, my legs are going to be burning, dead, and all of the above at the end of the period. And yeah, I walk with Lanewell and Wilson with this new shorter distance. So yeah, they get to witness me on the verge of death.
So where's Jake? He normally meets up here. Well, didn't he say he had a 3-lap benchmark to do?
I guarantee that pacer test wasn't that bad. Hey, look, there's Jake.
Yeah, he's not alright.
Yeah, he's fine. He'll be fine. He's good, right?
You crazy? That motherfucker's dead!
As well as that, Sosami had to help out a lot more because he was the only smart one at that table, and the last few units were very hard ones to do.
Got better grades than you and sometimes better grades than him!
Hey Sosami, how's helping out everyone over there?
If I have to help one more person one day when you all least expect it, I will drive us in a car filled with explosives and go full speed into the Grand Canyon, set off the bombs and jump out of the car at the very last moment and listen in delight as I hear all of you that survive scream in agony from down below.
That sounds great.
Yeah, it is.
Then final exams came up. We reviewed them for about like a good week, and I understood a good amount of stuff, or at least that's what I thought. I was in the exam ready. Then later in the quiz, alright, I'm not sure if I remember the formula, but I think I just need to memorize it. I'll be fine. Just gotta use my brain for this.
Which the f is this?
Well, time to resort to this. Alright, that's the end of the video. Hope you liked that Algebra 1B video. Well, it wasn't really much of an Algebra 1B video now, was it? It was more like of me talking about how my day sort of started out second semester, but oh well. Yeah. Next week I might be posting a few more skits while working on the next video, so see you then.